By the way, this trinket is like that you got. Servok is like probably one of the most like 40k-ish trinkets in the game. Like you hold this edict up.
Oh god.
It's awesome. Like if you could do a 40k transmog, this would be like an important part of it.
Really?
Purity seals and all that.
Yeah, like you hold this. It's hilarious. Like.
Well, I think we've got enough people here. Let's get the rest of the summons out, and then we can go ahead and start pulling some trash. Yeah, great. Great turnout so far. This is gonna be a good night. Hope everyone's doing all right tonight.
Dan, didn't I get you? Looks like I did not.
I don't. Okay, he is in the channel.
Make sure to grab some food at the bank. If you don't have any, I'll be dropping a cauldron when we get up to the boss a little before raid time. So we can go ahead and start getting the trash cleared. I think we've definitely got. We can go back and summon as we need.
Don't forget your tokens.
Yeah, if you haven't gotten tokens, now would be the time to go grab them real fast.
There's BOEs waiting for you though.
Are we gonna do that tonight?
Hey, I got 2 of them on, was it Monday?
You got like
Yeah.
3 of them.
Open
That's
raid
so
was ridiculous with them. Maybe on that second pull there. I changed up some of my Azurite essences this week. See how that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run back to Silithus. I'm in the dungeon.
We
I
need
think.
to target something first.
Yeah, I'm mad. I got 7 the first week and I got 5 this week, so I'm too
Oh,
short
no.
of being able to get my next rank. Not happy about that. We'll do it when we get up to this center groups.
Okay.
Banner.
Too far away.
Alright, Comet, it's your time to shine.
You mean not pulling everything?
No, the opposite. We're gonna hero. Boom,
Oh.
hero.
I'm out of range.
Grab it all.
I must get closer.
Right. You asked for it.
Stay out of the circles.
Man, he's starting to gear up.
Too far away. I'm out
And
of
they
range.
do-
Oh, we got more.
I haven't seen this much lag in a long time.
Holy cow, that's a lot of lag.
Yeah, I think we got the whole room here.
Not yet.
Maybe.
Oh, we got 2 more.
Too far away.
Dropping your
Yeah, I'm gonna go down here in a second.
I must get closer.
I did not have to grab those groups. I don't know where those came from.
I butt-pulled one of, I think, I don't know, maybe.
Alright, I'm going down.
Let's say, oh, maybe not. Oh my god, no, no, comment.
I have no defensives left.
We're gonna
You
get
have
0
externals,
BOEs from this.
externals.
I'll be sad if there's no BOEs. I think they probably put no BOEs on this trash though, like just because
Yeah,
they know.
yeah.
After people used to farm stuff like in Bitch King and Ice Crown and stuff, like
Yeah, since this is right at the beginning.
I don't know how you did it there, Comet, but
oh, all credit to our healers, man.
Wes up there with 60k.
I can always tell when our healers are doing a great job healing because my healing from Celestial Fortune also starts proccing like crazy.
I did not get to loot anything. Ah,
Oh man, Fellblade's got a strange volcanic rock, so
Oh,
worth
buddy.
it.
right, totally worth it.
I do need to go change my essence though, so I'm gonna put down a summoning.
Well, hurry up. About to start.
I'll take 40 seconds.
Yeah.
The load screen.
Do we want to reset the boss?
Yeah, we'll look for resetting our heroism. So I'll go ahead and taunt it, and everyone make sure to get a hit on it while it runs out.
Too far away.
Every-
Oh, that had to hurt. I must get closer.
Sucks that in the logs that counts as a wipe. Totally not the case, but
I don't know if that's... Is that actually the case for the website?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's like the second or third time I've gotten this guy in a row. Ready? Do you have need some back?
I got that myself already.
Oh, got it.
Did you throw a cauldron
Alright.
down yet?
Nope. Put one down right now. The mini pool's going. Go ahead, take one, use it, and go ahead, grab another, and then if anyone doesn't get it, we can just trade. I'm gonna go ahead, do a ready check, see who's here, ready to go. Blue to the left, green to the right. If you get targeted by the spear, go towards the diamond, and call out that you need to get
Sorry, with
clicked off.
there a feast?
No, we're
doing
still
personals.
we're still using the personal second stat.
Okay.
Could
Yeah,
I
the
grab
bank
someone's
is-
extra flask.
I've got it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're stocking the bank pretty heavily with that. I know Gunther may need something.
I'm pretty good.
I'm ready now.
All right. We have fort. We have attack. All right. Everyone's ready. Tanks on you. So let's get this going.
Lost at the start.
Yeah, as soon as we split.
Whoa!
Oh. We're on a reset. Yeah.
Just go. Make
Make
sure
sure
if
to-
you're green, not to move. Blue.
Please wait for the full counter next time before pulling the boss.
Yeah, we like to pot.
Did we only hear it?
And we need to stack on the guys at 50 debuff.
Go ahead and taunt.
Barrage.
I'm out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I must get
Frost Javelin.
Wow, there's a lot of lag.
Yeah, there was a lot of lag earlier in the trash too.
3, 2, 1.
Inversion, spread out. Go clockwise if you get as soon as you can.
4, 3, 2.
Barrage.
I'm out of range.
Try to dodge as best you can. That's a lot. We're taking a lot of unnecessary damage.
Can I get some help on this one?
Zale, go ahead and try and clear your stacks.
Go ahead and taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Crushing Reverberation. Barrage. Toxic Brand, try and stack.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. If you got switched. Overwhelming Barrage.
Go ahead and taunt.
I'm out of range.
Overflow's coming up.
3, 2, 1.
Barrage. Crushing Reverberation coming up. Javelin.
1.
I must get closer.
Inversion. Move clockwise if you get it. Once you...
4, 3, 2.
Great job.
And I think that was me that pulled. I
Rest
think I
coming out.
lagged out while I was moving forward, and I think I shot a solar bomb at his ass.
Whatever. Just we'll be alright.
I got it fixed. I turned off all the channels.
So loot rules, if you're new with us, just if someone links it in chat and you want it, roll on it. That's pretty much it.
Too far away.
Those braces up for roll, Fellblades.
I don't have a target.
Weather bracers up for roll.
I must get closer. I'm out of range. Too far away.
It is good you survived. I would hate for our gathering to end prematurely.
Enough of these games, Azshara! Face us!
Patience, little one.
Looks
We
like
will be
Zale for the
together soon
bracers.
enough.
Or the I think they're bracers.
It is good you survived. I would hate for our gathering to end prematurely.
Enough of these games, Azshara! Face us!
Is there an echo in here?
Little one.
Azshara needs to hold her
There is definitely an echo in here.
magic close by.
Yeah.
Feeding into this room. If we disrupt the flow of those channels, Ashvane's barrier will fall.
We definitely had fun with the Shar on open raid night though. Y'all were just
Yeah, that was fun.
lightning bolted,
I require a target.
especially Nathan over there. Trying to
What?
see how many times
What?
he can get her to kill him.
What? Talking about? Oh yes, that
Yeah.
was great. Hey, now I know what all the emotes do. So
You gotta learn somehow, right?
the best one is when she turns you into a snail, and then like people can just walk over you and you die.
What was that?
The
Booger picking?
the smug, I think.
Or was it smug?
Yeah, the nose pick turns you into mucus. The fart turns you into like a gas cloud.
Right, right.
Rasp like reduces your haste. And like, yeah, that one I think is the worst. Because it actually just nerfs you for the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. That's gonna be an achievement on that though. Briny bubbles. Oh wow, I'm not used to seeing that many of them. Often.
Good practice for the Ashbane
Right.
fight.
Yeah.
I must get closer. I need to target something first.
I really hate line of sight in this room. This is almost as bad as the stairs in
I require a target. I don't have a
the
target.
Zool fight.
I mean, the tanks could pull them
Make
out of there.
make sure once we're done pulling these murlocs that you get your food buff
I'm
if
out
you
of
need
range.
one, and then get your breathing buff with that oxygen-rich membrane before you get too far into the water.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
You just grab both groups, huh?
Yeah, they're not
I
so
just-
tough, so I feel like we can just pull them all together.
Yeah, I was just looking at all the poison spears. I was like, good lord, that's a lot of debuffs.
Oh, so yeah, the snub is the one that turns you into the slug or the snail that runs you over. The rasp will do your the haste, and then it changes your language to the void dude's language, so you can't understand anyone else.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I must
awesome.
get closer.
But it does make it so that you can understand any void guy, or not void guy, but the like Il'gynoth and all those
Oh,
dudes.
the whispers and stuff.
I'm out
Uh huh.
of
Yeah.
range.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Void elves can already do that.
Yeah, the it's for the old god stuff. Can they do the
They can. They can understand any of the old gods.
Okay.
That's why when you're a void elf and you're in the Shrine of the Storm, you can understand everything the tentacles are saying.
I knew there was some stuff the secret finding Discord was using that for specifically, because there were certain things that you had to get that buff to like understand.
I love the secret finding community.
Oh man, it's awesome. That Discord is so fun to like be a part of, just to watch them work.
Just to watch. Like, it blows my mind, just like the breadcrumbs and the rabbit holes they go down, and like sometimes it leads to nothing.
Yeah.
But like my brain doesn't even work that way. Like, how did you think to go into fatigue water to find a like, just little stuff like that?
They like parse the game files and they're like, this file was different between these 12 builds. Let's go look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a little interesting.
They just use the game in a different way than I
require a target.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a bunch of secrets in Nazshara that they haven't unlocked yet, so I know there's a bunch of stuff tied to those different underwater bars.
Too far away.
Yeah, there is an achievement for going to all the underwater bars.
So yeah, there's so the symbols, like each underwater bar has symbols when you go to it, those signs.
I need to target something
And they're
first.
trying to interpret what those signs mean. Kind of interesting.
I never would have thought to do that.
Nope.
So, Meg, can you keep me honest with the debuff timer? Gets to 10 seconds if I haven't called it out.
For sure.
Remind people to switch over to it. So kill Skull, back to boss, kill X, back to boss, make sure your debuff falls off before you switch platforms, and don't hit the jellies on your way over or you will die. Trousty. Boo.
When are we last in?
Right. We'll just list as soon as the pufferfish goes down. He died from drowning.
I've done that so many times.
Hey, you know what? A quick warlock would have saved you.
It's true.
Did you get your
You have a nice warlock.
Did you get your buff there, Trousty?
Yeah, I just forgot to equip my fishing pole. That's it.
Alright. Alright, everyone's ready. Tank's on you. Remember to stay spread out once you pretty much as soon as you get the buff. From then on out. As best you can.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shock pulse.
I must get closer.
Bayak, you don't look like you got the buff. Switch. Pufferfish. Bayak, can you be one of the first ones to get it? Otherwise, you're gonna die.
3, 2, 1.
And shock pulse.
I'm out of range.
Shock pulse. Next stage coming up. Alright, make sure your debuff's off, get the speed buff, and get over the button. Don't hit jellies.
Stop lollygagging, or I'll keelhaul the lot of you.
Alright, pufferfish. And onto the boss.
Make sure to wait on cavitation while you interrupt.
Shock pulse.
Change pufferfish.
Yep, puff.
Too far away.
Shock pulse coming up.
Stop lollygagging, or I'll keelhaul the lot of you. I must get closer.
Next stage in 5.
I need to target something first.
Alright, get over to the next platform.
Stop lollygagging, or I'll keelhaul the lot of you.
Oops. Couple people hit some jellies.
No, I still have the box. Oh, yeah.
I require a target.
Well then, that was really good, guys.
That was.
That's definitely the fastest we've killed it. And hell yes, I'm happy.
Can get a res. I'm right here next to the boss.
Yep.
Everybody next one.
I got my 430 jellyweed now.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, the 415 was pretty good. I've got a
Oh my god, no.
cloth feet up for roll.
think I forgot my ride.
What was that?
I think I forgot my ride. Everyone's riding those horses all about me.
Most appreciated.
Devontae, do you mind taking care of that orb for us?
Well done. Now to find the last font and destroy it.
Thanks, guys.
That
The
was
sooner we do
cool.
so, the better our chances of foiling Azshara's mad scheme.
Stay to the left when we go by these ads here. We'll grab them.
We got this.
Let's do it.
I'm out of range. Too far away. I don't have a target.
There's a pet up for roll. I don't know if you guys saw that. If anyone needs it, talk to you.
I would
I
totally
must get
roll over,
closer.
but I've already got one. And I think somebody else who doesn't
Too
have
far
one yet
away.
should get it.
Expecting some of our pet hunters, but it seems like they probably already have it, huh?
I must get closer.
Yep, I just need Zakuls.
I think that's the third one I've got already.
Yeah, I've already got one too.
So the Zakul changes are interesting that they hotfixed in today.
I didn't see that. Would they hotfix in?
They made it so that it's easier for healers, but harder for
Too
tanks.
far away.
So, be fun.
What'd
Basic-
they do?
Basically, they made it so that you don't get affected as much as a healer across all the different like phases, which is nice.
Huh.
But they made it so that the reflect damage on the for the tanks is now 100% instead of 50%. So
Oh, wow.
so if you don't stay with your buddy tank, you will blow the other tank up like instantaneously. Also, they made it so that it will it's really easy for it to switch off a non-tank now. So like it will jump to someone else besides a non-tank if the other tank isn't near the tank, and then it will just one-shot them.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so they made Dread and Manic Dread so that they won't target healers.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's like no other targets. So that's kind of fun.
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
Yeah, but they made Mind Tether now as a 100% reflect. It's pretty rough.
Tornadoes.
Took 2 to the face.
Not the first time.
What I get for running down the stairs.
go? Not the first time?
I was guessing that's how that was gonna go.
Jesus.
Acquire a target.
How many can there
Probably
be?
not. No,
There's more because we've got a bigger raid this time.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's one
Yeah.
reason splitting the raid with bigger groups is so nice. Actually, it's nice regardless of the size. Even small groups, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
Get closer.
The one fight that's rough with more people is Queen's Court. That one's definitely easier with less people.
Well, if I'm gonna take 2 to the face, I certainly want them to be a smaller size.
For sure.
Too far away. I need to target something first.
Oh, you're knocked back. God damn it, right when I did my daily. I hate you all.
Yeah, it is often the case that smaller raids are harder. The scaling in the past has usually been terrible for smaller raids.
Yeah.
So, like in Legion, it was awful.
Oop.
Like,
Alright, group
First.
1, 3, and 5 are on squad.
Yes, my queen. I sacrifice
Certainly
all
less room
that I
for
am
mistakes.
to serve
You
you.
got
And 2, 4
Gaze upon true
are on
devotion,
triangle.
landwalkers. Behold the rage of a queen.
I didn't mean to do that raid check, so
Monstrosity down,
go ahead and
champions. We must stop the flow of energy
get in
from this
position, then
chamber.
I'll ready check again. So tanks, you guys just clear the way when the traps come out to the ad. I think pretty much everything else is self-explanatory. Just dodge things, and then healers call out when you've dispelled someone.
we're just gonna be trading on Stormfist, and then we'll be picking up the ad. So, here we go.
We only had like 5 people on one triangle side. I feel like
Everyone's here.
3, 2, 1. Escape.
Lost it now or what later?
Yep. Plus,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Raven.
Thank you. 2, 1.
Oh, that had to hurt. I'm out of range. 4, 3, 2, power overwhelming. Kill hold a lot of you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that had to hurt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop lollygagging. Kill hold a lot of you. Power overwhelming.
3, 2.
Probably.
Oh, that had to hurt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop lollygagging. Kill hold a lot of you. Power overwhelming.
4,
Trousty.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that had to hurt. 3, 2, 1. Stop lollygagging. Kill hold a lot of you.
Squalls.
Power overwhelming.
Right, can you get up? Alright, time to get to that.
Remember to put yourself in alongside for the knockback.
I must get closer.
Alright, get back to your marks. Robin. Savantis.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Squalls.
Power overwhelming.
Raven.
They're trying to
Oh, that sucked.
Too far away. I must get closer.
Gale buff it. Get out of this, get Ariessa and D-heals up.
I'm out of range.
We did kill her here.
Yeah, just punch her in the face.
Yep.
Too far away. You'll never target.
Good job.
Yay, we did it.
Weird.
Yeah, I think a couple reses went out too.
Yeah, I got it this time. I had to reload for some reason. It was like, I don't know.
Meep, do you mind grabbing that res?
The barrier
Thank you
has
kindly.
fallen. Let us see how brave Ashvane is without a magical shield to protect her.
cut a deal, Azshara. Give me the power you promised.
Oh, I intend to. I merely wanted our guests to bear witness to your glorious ascension.
No! Not like this! What are you
doing to me?
You asked to be powerful, Priscilla. Consider our bargain.
Good to go on trash?
Yeah, I was just waiting for most people to get here. This trash is no fun.
Too far away.
Mostly the healing guy is just so annoying.
What healing guy?
Right?
That's what I was thinking too. Tonight, you guys are bringing the deeps, man. Well, we got Saravok in there, we got Trousty, we got Dondon, and then all the demon hunters.
And then the demon hunter.
Yeah, it's not just one. It's like anything that's AoE, they're just like fighting.
It's like melting under their gaze.
Yeah, they're gay.
We just need all that DPS on this next boss.
I think it's kind of awesome that there is a literal ability to stare someone to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they just
didn't survive that one, huh?
Hey.
Nope.
I just want to say that I am trying to hold on. Okay, I don't have my new passive yet, so I can't.
He's trying to hold aggro, but y'all are just.
I don't have my
purity seal. It'll be all good, man.
If I had my mythic one running in raid, I would be fine for holding aggro on trash, but I don't have it, so.
Alright, get your cookies, get your food buff again.
We're running back.
Has anyone seen if you can jump? You guys know if you can jump off down here? Is there any way down there? No?
You can jump off the side, but you run into trash.
No, I meant down these waterfall areas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could, it's a hard dive, but then there's trash like those 4 guys that we skipped. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Give me 1 sec.
All right. So, big thing is phase 2, getting all the corals. That takes precedence over everything else. Make sure you're paying attention to the person that has the other color for Arcing Azurite, and get as many of those as you can. High mobility classes need to go to the back. Just call out if you're going to the back. That way, the other person that has the mark doesn't try to go to the back. And then we will hero as soon as the second phase 2 is over. So the third time we go to phase 1, depending on where she's at when we after our initial burn. If it looks like we can get her in the second phase 2, then we'll hero.
Sorry, just to be clear, so you mean the third shield, unless things are going super well?
Yep.
Okay.
Just for placement, just so everyone's remembering, when we're tanking the boss at Skull and Briny Bubble happens, everyone who gets Briny Bubble will move to X in a group. The tank and the 2 DPS that get it will move over here so that they're out of range of everyone else. So everyone who has Briny Bubble, both the tank and the 2 DPS, and then once your bubble pops, you'll get AoE down. Just a reminder. And then we'll be stacking, remember we're going to be stacking all our corals at least 4 high. So that means I'll stack 2 of my corals in the same location. So I'll stack 2 of my corals here, and then Gunther is going to stack 2 of his corals here. So try to stay out of the coral because it's going to be doing a ton of damage. So just keep that in mind, guys.
All right, I think that was really it. So, tanks on you. Try not to blow up the boss until they get a little bit of aggro on it. You know.
I should be able to hold
Old
on.
school 3.
Yeah, I think I should be able to hold on to it now with my heart. So you guys should be able to
All right.
go ham.
Oh, we will. We will.
Challenge accepted.
Well, all right. Don't know how I feel about this.
Too far away. I'll tear you apart.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4,
Crippling waves coming up.
1.
I must get closer.
We're not taunting until Briny Bubble.
3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and pop those. Upsurge. Grab that last bubble.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, briny bubbles. Go stack.
I'm out of range.
Oh, that sucked. See if we can get out of it.
I think
Yeah,
we're
it's right off the bat.
3, 2,
And possibly not just me, but I definitely messed that up.
Here, let's just wipe it.
Wipe it up.
Yeah. Wipe it up.
Make it easy. That
Go.
seemed like that was a little rough on placement.
Play in the
Just
coral.
go stand on the coral.
So where do you want the briny bubbles placed?
1.
They need to go in
I'll show
front
you
of
real
the
quick.
boss.
Yeah.
Like around.
Just a quick, an easy way to think of it is the opposite side of the boss from the coral trail they're leaving.
Okay.
So they're leaving the trail of coral. We're going to be on the other side with the bubble.
Okay, so where I died. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing changed over the last week.
I mean, that's what we did last week.
Yep, we haven't changed it. And yeah, so the tanks are marked, so really you're just going to follow the tank that has the briny bubble. So if you look for the square or the triangle that's going away from the boss, that's where you want.
You need to ignore your DBM on this too for the tank swap. We're not swapping until Briny Bubble. So you're going to get Barnacle Bash, and then on the after the first 2 Barnacle Bashes, you'll get Briny Bubble. Once you get Briny Bubble, then I will taunt off. You'll go with Briny Bubble with the 2 DPS, you'll explode, you'll get DPS down, and then you won't swap off with me until I get Briny Bubble. And that will allow for us to keep stacking. Because ideally, we won't move very far. Like, we wouldn't want to be... We basically only want to be halfway around the room by the time we're to the 3rd shield. So...
Can we set up a repair? Thank you.
And a really good way to do the Briny Bubble distance is like, you can just use like where I'm located, tanking the boss as like an absolute. So you can do like range. I think the range in the DBM is 13, right? You can do like range 13 check. And so like if I'm tanking at skull, then you can just take it over to X and you'll know, hey, if Comet's within range at 13, or like right out of range at 13, then I'm safe. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you can just look at where your circle is too, because it's pretty obvious. And everyone else try to move out of your circle too, so.
Yeah, sometimes there's a lot of ground clutter, which can make it hard, but...
Alright. Raven, Meg, you guys.
I'm good.
Everyone
I'm
repaired
good.
up.
All right. Let's do this. I like the placement of those corals a little better this time though.
Yeah, it's nicer.
Upsurge. And rippling wave. Go ahead and pop those.
I must get closer.
And upsurge. Briny bubbles coming up. You ready to move? Briny bubble. Alright. Blow those up.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go with the rippling wave.
Impossible. I'm out of range.
Alright, warm up. Get Ariessa.
I'm dead.
Oh shit.
4, 3, 2.
Make sure that you're pushing for aggro. I somehow passively picked up aggro on that guy.
Alright, we'll have 2 left. We'll just get through this phase and then we'll wipe it. We're not gonna be able to do it with 1 tank. Briny bubbles. Go stack.
I think we might have gotten confused there.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, are we wiping it? I thought we were.
Yeah, we're gonna wipe it up. I was just gonna go a little further, but it's obvious we're not gonna get it that time.
4, 3.
Get in the coral and
You should have killed me when you had that chance.
considering everything, I think that was a decent burn. I think we'll do well the next.
Is this true power?
Repair still up.
Alright, get your food buff.
So when we're getting the coral, the way it works on this boss is that the coral placement is always based on where you're located as the tank. So like, if you're like all the way across the room when she does the ability that gives the coral to you, the barnacle bash, it will just drop wherever you're located. So basically what we want to do is we want to try to stack all the corals. We want to try to stack at least 4 corals in one location. So when I first kite the boss over, we'll do, like, I'll grab 2 barnacle bashes and then I'll get briny bubble. So my first 2 will be like located here at like skull. So when you taunt off, you want to try to put yours around skull. It might be like close here at X or something like that. That way they're kind of stacked close together. Just keep that in mind. And so that means that you'll be running back into the coral as the tank to drop your corals and then running back out. And there will be a lot of that. So like you're going to be overlapping those circles over and over and over again throughout
Yep.
the fight. And so that will allow for more room as we run around the outside of this circle. So there's more time for our DPS to blow up shields and stuff like that. And then whenever I come out of Briny, or whenever you're doing Barnacle, just try to push as much threat as you can. And like, even if you have to do back-to-back taunts while you're holding on to her until it's my time to taunt off, do that so you can hold threat. Because I just picked her up passively last time. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Alright, do another ready check here. Alright, tanks on you.
Five, four, three, two, one. Too far away.
Four, three, two, one.
I must get closer.
Upsurge.
3, 2, 1.
Make sure we get that orb right next to her.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, and let's grab that last one. Here's Upsurge. Briny Bubble's coming up.
4, 3, 2.
And Briny Bubble. And Upsurge.
Bad spot.
4, 3, 2.
Break them out.
I'm out of range.
4,
And make sure we get the bubbles there. You don't want it to hit her.
Too far away. How long I've waited for that? I'm out of range.
make sure to keep running back into those corals whenever Barnacle Bash happens to stack them up.
Too far away. Impossible.
Alright, let's blow her up.
I'm out of range.
And no.
3, 2, 1.
I must get closer.
4, 3,
I'm out of range.
Upsurge. Arcing Azurite. I got blue. I'm going to the back.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Alright, we got 3 up front.
Taunt off me real quick.
3, 2, 1.
Briny Bubbles. Alright, blow the Briny Bubbles up. Need to get a closer stack on those Briny Bubbles. If
3, 2,
Bubbles against the wall.
Barnacle Bash and Arcing
Blue on
Azurite.
tank.
Let's get those last 3. Good job.
3, 2, 1.
You should have killed me when you had that chance.
Do a little better on the burn next time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs. Hit those slowly here. Let them walk in a little bit. Okay. And grab the other one. Upsurge. Grab the other one. Gets through this coral.
3, 2, 1.
Briny Bubbles. Good stack there. Blow them up. Get the one close to him. The one that's coming up behind him. Let that other one walk in a little bit. And grab that last one when it comes out.
3, 2, 1.
Rippling waves coming up.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3.
Briny Bubbles. Get the 2 that are close. Briny Bubble. the one coming up behind him. Tank.
It hit him.
2,
Okay.
1.
Oh, that had to hurt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Bubbles coming up.
2, 1.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Upsurge. All right, let's blow them up. Go ahead and grab the rest of these.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Upsurge coming up.
3, 2, 1.
And our King Azurite.
Red on tank.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we've got the 4 in the back for the next one.
4, 3, 2.
Way that early taunt on that. You're gonna end up
All right,
with
briny bubbles.
big heals to our other tank. He's gonna end up with 4 stacks of barnacle.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Barnacle Batch and our King Azurite. Got blue.
Blue
Going all
on
the
me.
way to the back.
On tank.
Good job.
3, 2.
All right, here we go. Hero. Burn through this bubble.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Upsurge.
4,
Rippling waves coming up.
2, 1. 4, 3, 2.
Go ahead and grab the other 2. Out of the way. Upsurge. Briny bubbles coming up in 5.
Too far away.
4, 3, 2.
We need to try to stack as many of these corals as we can. We're running out of
All right,
room.
briny bubbles. Blow those up as soon as they pop.
3, 2.
Let's get Learn up.
Stack those barnacles back if you can.
3, 2, 1.
Upsurge. Alright, wait on this last bubble. Get the tank up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
30% left.
I'm out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, rippling wave. Let's go slow on these if we can. Get the one close. Briny bubbles. Easy on those bubbles. Try and hold off on a couple here. Alright.
I must get closer.
4, 3, 2.
Too far away.
15%. Upsurge. Rippling waves coming up again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna go pull them to the inside. Just grab these
Okay.
ripplings as they come in.
2, 1.
I've got a cooldown.
Take cooldowns if you got them. Personals.
Alright, blow her up. Use your personals here to get your health up.
4,
Remember to blow up the close corals if you can, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Upsurge. Try to blow up the close corals here.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, nice job.
And done. Good job, guys. Res incoming. Oh, damn it.
There goes the raid.
How do we loot?
You die?
Everyone dives for the boss, and then it's like, no, down the hole.
Yeah, I don't know how you get back up there. How do you get back up there?
Well, my coral's on that thing, so I gotta die.
I can set up a summoning zone
I'm good.
once we're out of combat. If I got a couple friends.
I'm up here.
Embarrassing, though.
Yeah, it's like most of us standing there like, oh yay, we did it.
Fuck
No.
yeah, coral
Shoot.
with the socket.
Hey, I jumped down the hole after you guys because I didn't want you to die alone. So.
Oh
Trusty, can you click
wow!
on this for me?
You're real. Yeah,
Dang,
good job.
man.
Trusty, can you click on this? And then if you need a summon, say so in Rage.
We did it.
There's like half the raid down here.
Oh, dude, look at that coral waiting for you, Seraphoc.
I know.
See, that has a socket on it too.
I know, it's like perfect roll.
I'm like, do I roll? Maybe I can get it Titan Forged.
Yes, roll, and then give me the one you got as a drop.
That's pretty awesome, though. It's good. We'll get up to next boss, and we'll take a 5, and then we'll get to Zaquel.
We're gonna get to Azshara
36
tonight.
is an ugly number for the relic.
I think this last is the last one. If you need a summon after Grease, let me know.
Do you not want that, Donda?
I have Warforged version.
That's pretty nice. I mean,
Gonna say someone should roll on that just for the intellect. It's like
I'm like thinking about rolling, but I mean, looking at the 2 people that would actually use it that have rolled, I'm just gonna pass on that.
Yeah, I have good
that's nice.
trinkets so far. Anyone else otherwise the healed is getting it. Which frankly is false advertising because I don't think I've ever seen him healed.
Anyone else? Anyone else for the intellect trinket? Not that we don't want the heals to get it or anything. Just saying.
It's just not on my list. Sophie's Petals.
if you jump down to the next platform before they explode, it'll just kill the people up there.
Oh, thanks.
Well, that's nice.
I saw that happening. I was like, where are they? It's like, I'm glad half of us decided to stay up.
I mean, I stayed to soak them as the tank. I'm just saying that, you know.
What if we all move fast enough? Does anyone take damage?
Not really.
That just one poor soul that stays there just gets pwned.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. You arrived just in time to welcome these little ones into my service.
We cannot allow these creatures to hatch. They will overrun the surface.
Take
So
a 5-minute, and then comment if there's anything you want to talk to Gunther about on this boss. Go ahead. But, yep, take 5. I'll throw out another cauldron once breaks.
Just not ready yet. Too far away. I don't have a target.
See who's back.
I got to tell you, the ornament quest is dirty. I thought you only needed 20, now you need 200. That's
Mm-hmm.
We were telling you about that earlier.
I know, and I put 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, that is dirty. That is just dirty.
All right. Everyone is back. Cauldron is going down when I find it in my bag. Say use it, take a second one. Or if you're like me, use the one that you had in your bags, take a second one, and have 3 hours left on your. Alright, can do a raid check for pole here. No, please. And the green marker over here is for those with the.
What is going on in your background?
It's my kid playing Minecraft.
He's trash talking in Minecraft.
Oh yes. So if you have your Gonsiffle Hope Blades, go to the triangle and stay spread. Everyone else be on the left side.
Wasn't aware that you could trash talk in Minecraft.
Oh, it's actually his some of his friends and his stepbrother too, or yes, half brother. They're talking, and so it's great.
So trash
All right,
talking.
Dondon. All right, everyone, take a second cauldron if you have, or a second flask if you haven't. Cauldrons.
I'm at 3 hours and I've got a spare flask in my bag. There's nothing I can
Me
do.
too.
There it goes.
All right, tanks on you.
When are you listing?
When we get
bottom.
down on the second phase. Basically, as soon as we interrupt him.
You know what they say.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
I'm waiting for everyone to get their buffs from the dude.
Yep, priorities.
I already look too good for that shit. I'm not changing my appearance.
I'll pick him up initially.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Incubation fluid coming up.
3, 2, 1.
And sealing juice coming up in 4. Dodge. Ads.
Go ahead and taunt off.
3, 2, 1.
I'm out of range. I require a target. Too far away.
Ooh, that was good, Maeve.
3, 2, 1.
Try to kill
fluid.
target of the tank.
Yeah. You wanna mark whichever one you're killing?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
If people don't have target to target, I can do that.
Arcing current. Spread out if you've got the debuff.
Okay, so don't taunt back the boss until your poison falls off. My statue will pick up the ads when they come.
Safety dance. And ads are up.
Don't pick up the ads, or don't taunt the boss back yet. Alright, now do it.
I'm out of range.
We're gonna
Try to stay out of the circle if you're not the tank.
2, 1.
Spread for arcing current. $48. Arcing current and incubation fluid. Dribbling E current 12, so if you get him down before 12, then we don't have to worry about Alright, he's going down. Good job. Don't get hit by anything. Take it slow. Don't get hit.
Every time he runs away, my brain starts singing Brave Sir Robin.
Did someone say Brave Sir Robin?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Right?
Just interrupt now? Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
we'll all die
Nope.
on the bridge. Don't interrupt.
I must get
Oh
closer.
no, I really
He's
wanted
totally-
it. My finger's hovering over the button, I swear.
I'm telling you.
Alright.
Everyone down?
Interrupt in hero.
Yeah, I got him.
Dribbling acres coming up in 5. Get ready for safety dance. Safe to dance.
They're overlapping.
We can go ahead and get Samuel. Ads are out. Be sure to keep the caster interrupted. And stay out of the stomp unless you're attacking.
You need to drag her away from that
I must get closer.
Myrmidon
If
there.
she needs to be away from the ads.
We ignoring the ads or?
Yeah,
He's
screw it.
at
Ignore
14.
the ads.
Yeah.
I'm out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my face! That was so close.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, God. The poison fell off, and I was like, I might die. Oh, jeez.
Great job. Alright. Down we go.
Riot secretly killed Wes. He's like,
Killed him on purpose.
that's right.
Gotta
No, even
home
with
up the
4
roll.
healers tonight, it's like, I mean, people are doing the mechanics, so it's almost like we don't even need 4. Except on
I was about to
Ashbane.
say until this next fight, and then we're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
this next fight's gonna be a little fun.
Does anybody want that helm?
Oh, cloth helm up for roll.
ooh, I like the graphic. I could wear it. I'll admit the leather in here is kind of mediocre compared to the cloth set.
Yeah, I don't like the leather set.
Yeah, I feel like it's like some, like the green set is way cooler.
I like the LFR set.
Yeah, it's got a better color than the heroic and normal.
Which I'm probably never gonna get that one. Just not gonna do it.
I require a
Gravity and I are just swapping gear tonight.
I should be cross.
Hey, that's cool.
Brutal attacks
Too
upon
far
my
away.
thundering.
We'll get these and then we'll just jump down so we don't have to get all the rest of them.
Splendid entertainment. Perhaps he was right after all. You do show great potential.
Ooh, Wes.
I saw that.
I did too.
I was gonna say Wes never dies. That's twice in a minute.
We got another group coming in, by the way.
Alright, and then jump down and we'll get the
Come, my
first
loyal
set of mini boss.
Great our guests. After all, they traveled such a long way to pay us a visit.
You have to take them away.
Not these guys, no. These aren't the bosses, these are just the ads before the boss.
Get hit by the tornadoes, you will
I must get
won't be able to
closer.
be healed for a little bit.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
My subjects subjects seldom face a true challenge. You will try to provide them with one, won't you?
I love that you renamed your rag to Raggy Poo.
Oh, I love my little raggy poo.
That's awesome.
That is. Need a lock closet up after this. We're gonna get an APOC.
Oh, nice.
Too far away.
Someone order a wheelchair delivery?
I must get closer.
Yeah, wheelchair.
Now it is time for the real show to begin.
Wheelchair us to victory.
I need to target
At the rate of slow.
Try.
I got you.
Alright, Red X is where we're gonna try and move our, try and take the, frenetic charge out to. Just somewhere in that general area. We're going to tank Silvaz on yellow. Hero's gonna be when the first boss hits 20%. Make sure to follow decrees. You logged in yet?
Almost.
So where you at?
You can try that again, but probably not gonna.
For science.
He's willing to take the death.
Yeah.
Science is
Well, that's up to you. You can go the other side if you want. Yeah, it's supposed to work until you're dead with 900k overkill. Hey, what is it today anyway? Let's see, how much damage does it take? Kinetic charge, 929,000. It was like 500,000 in open. Alright, let's get a APOC summoned in. Good night, APOC. Or Comet.
Did you summon me?
Uh-huh. Sure can.
Don't make rude gestures that hurt.
APOC first. Thank you, Wes.
I'm just sad that she doesn't do any of the fun stuff until her boss room.
Yeah.
One more, Wes.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't we blow her up now? It's like the Ashvane fight. She's like, you've tried to kill me 50 times before now.
And I've always run away. Bravely.
I'm like, I've tried to kill you. Would have stuck around and I would have stabbed you in the face.
APOC, where are you?
Here, APOC, take a health stone.
Here, I've got an extra goodness here for you.
You
By
giving
the
him
way-
a flask?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that actually.
Yeah, you can trade those across
I
realm.
didn't think it would work because I'm cross.
Yeah, you can do those because they're. Yeah.
Alright, ready check here for pull.
I'll start with Sylv middle.
Which one do you want to pick up on?
You'll take Pashmar by orange.
And Meg, can you just keep an eye on the health pools and help us?
Sure.
Alright, everyone's ready? Tanks on you. Potent sparks are coming up. Just cleave down the ones near the tank. Whichever one you take them to. Sparks are up. Form ranks. Get in the circles.
Or suffer the consequences.
Next soak's coming up. Soak.
Swap.
One more soak.
Alright, last soak. Alright, Zealous Eruption. Work to the boss. Fanatical Verdict, if you have it, get out. Repeat Performance, don't use 2 spells. Frenetic Charge on me. Great job on that.
Swap.
Violent Outburst, stay away from Pashmar. Spread incoming. Stand alone, stay away. Frenetic Charge is coming up. And Spark. Okay. Frenetic Charge. And let's get these sparks.
Stop hitting the star.
Yep, we don't want
Swap.
to blow any of those up. All right, deferred sentence. You need to stay moving. Frenetic Charge. Move to the bottom. Get
I'm
Comet
down.
up. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and wipe it. Just stand in the swirlies.
Or suffer the consequences. Executed. You are nothing before my devotion.
If you get the frenetic charge, just call out and start moving towards the X, because you need to be able to see who it is and stack. And try to use your damage reductions on the frenetic charge. All right, everyone's ready. Tanks on you.
Just one thing of note for our healers, during that deferred sentence, if your tank is outside the bubble, they'll be taking a lot of damage during that part.
Right. There's not a whole lot we can do about it.
Yeah,
Our
I just
deferred
let.
sentence. Yeah.
I'm just letting.
No, the obey or suffer is the one that you guys.
Yeah,
are kinda
the deferred sentence is the one where we'll be taking a lot of damage. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one where you? That's the one where you have to keep moving.
Yeah,
The
and
obey
I
or
was.
suffer is when you don't.
Right, that's the one where you don't take any healing. I'm just letting you guys know that regardless, whoever the tank is outside the bubble will be
Okay.
taking a lot of damage. So.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off with their heads!
Spark coming up in 5. Sparks are up. Form ranks. Form ranks.
Swap.
Form ranks. Zealous eruptions coming up. Zealous eruption. Fanatical verdict and I won't go out. Repeat performance. Frenetic charge on Grease.
Swap.
Violent outburst. And then Sparks and Standalone are coming up next. Alright, Standalone. Frenetic charge. Leon. Fanatical verdicts coming up.
Swap.
Deferred sentence. Frenetic charge. Zealous eruption. Sure you keep moving to get your deferred sentence clear.
So that is about 3
Obey
million
or
health,
suffer.
or less, I should say.
Yeah, focus
Try
on
not
that.
to take damage.
Swap.
Range focus.
Magic
benchmark.
charge on Dondon.
I must get closer.
Sparks. Violent outburst.
Focus Pashmar, everyone.
Fanatical form ranks.
In the circles.
Frenetic charge on Riot.
You're almost 5% apart. Please focus Pashmar.
Too far away.
Oh, that's alright. Let's go ahead and wipe it up.
You are nothing before my devotion.
Got to stand in the circles.
Yeah, I thought we had them. I guess we missed them.
We had the first one, missed the second.
Yeah, it increases damage each time you take a stacks.
But the thing was, I was moving the entire time. I shouldn't have been taking stacks. I don't understand what I did wrong.
Are you talking about deferred sins?
Yeah, I was moving the whole time, and it kept ticking, and it was taking a third of my health every single time it ticked. That's
It
when
was
I
the
died.
sparks too.
Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff going on there.
Okay. As long as it wasn't me fucking up the mechanic.
No, this one's just pretty difficult when it's a larger raid. So we'll just keep going at it. We'll get it. Got further that time.
Yeah, during a deferred sentence, I'm running around circles around them, and my TBM's just going into seizures. I'm like, okay.
Yes, it's driving me crazy because it didn't do that the last time I did.
No, it was the update today. They freaking changed it. I'm about to turn it off for this fight.
Yeah, it's why I couldn't call the difference in percentage right away because I seriously was freaking out.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off my deferred.
Luckily, I didn't update, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if during deferred sentence APOC, I don't say anything and they're starting to spread apart, because that's around the time it happens.
I just
That's
turned
why
off
it's
the
because I'm
warning
having, like,
because
a freak.
yeah.
I should do
I'll
that.
try to watch as well.
At least I don't have the air horn like some people, because you'd be like deaf at this point.
Oh, seriously. No, mine's the do also.
How's that go again?
Do.
Thanks.
I have
like
the
sports
time.
I have the pirate from whatchamacallit, Heroes of the Storm, so he's like, to the depths with you, to the depths. I'm like, oh my god.
No.
Alright, I think everyone's ready here. Unless you're not supposed to let it expire. Sparks. Form ranks is coming up as well, so range, stay in the middle for that. Form ranks. Form ranks coming up.
Swap.
And the last form ranks coming up. Get us. Move to boss, Sylvaz. Fanatical verdict. On out. Repeat perform. Frenetic charge. Move to Merton. You can try an ice block.
Hash Mars 3 mil behind.
Fanatical verdicts coming up.
Focus Sylvaz.
Swap.
No focus, Hash Mars lower.
Potent sparks coming up. And spread. Okay, sparks.
Yeah, Sylvaz
Fanatical
is really
verdict.
behind, guys.
Fanatical verdict.
Too far away.
Okay, they've evened up a little bit.
Swap.
Deferred sentence coming up. Alright, deferred sentence. Kinetic charge. Ow.
Cell disruption, move the ball.
Verdict. Obeyer suffers coming up.
I command you to provide more entertainment.
Swap.
Frenetic charge uncommon. I think. No, never mind. It was on somebody.
Violent outburst. Form ranks is the next decree. Ranged, be ready for it.
Kashmir needs DPS.
Yeah, we can't right now.
Circles. Frenetic charge. And soak.
I'm out of range.
One more soak coming up.
Swap.
Next
Get in
circles.
those. They're about 2% apart, so it's not drastic.
Zealous eruption and repeat per
Or suffer the consequences.
Here, weave them again.
Oh, whoops. Tunnel, sorry.
Neck
And
charge on
Kashmir
grease.
is very much behind.
Need to get on Pashmar after this.
Swap.
20,
When are we lasting?
is it 20% or 25 for hero?
20.
They're close to even.
Potent sparks and stand alone. Spark. Violent outburst.
More on Sylvan.
Good and hero.
Ooh, charge on Marina.
I'm out of range.
Try to take it even. get
Sylvaz
him down.
is 18, Kashmir's 15.
Oh, watch out! Don't blow that last one. Swap.
Deferred sentence.
Focus Sylvaz. Ooh, they're even again.
They're even. Switch back to Pashmar. Range. Frenetic charge as well.
Zealous
Zealous
eruption.
eruption. Pashmar is about 1.5 million behind. Swapped after this buckle.
Obey or suffer. Let's finish him off. Potent sparks. We're just gonna ignore the sparks down
Swap.
the bosses. Kinetic charge on Iona.
Yes, on Cash.
They're even again. Kill them both.
Take him out.
Too far
Good job.
away.
Good job.
Nice job, boys.
You show such heart. Preparations are nearly complete. I await your arrival below.
Damn it. Artifact power.
Yes, AP. I'm so excited.
AP for me too. Oh, but I got a new level, so I'll take it.
Actually, I'm working on 62, so I'm like, I'm almost there. I want my stamina.
I'm almost at 61.
Let's see. I think we might just call it. Well, we can clear the trash at least. That way, maybe we can get some BOEs.
One shot Zakul, let's go.
But I don't think we'll do a pull in Zakul. Let's.
Do we
see if
really
get
want to
some-
clear this trash though? It's like the
Want to do
worst.
trash?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
No,
not a
I
big
really
fan of
don't.
that.
It's
I'd
the-
rather save that and do it just one time tomorrow.
Yeah, it will be
Yeah.
back tomorrow.
Yes.
We
it
ain't
will.
here for trash.
All right. Let's just call it for the night. That was good night. We'll have Zakul tomorrow, so look up the fight. We've got a few things we're gonna change, which we'll go over tomorrow. But great job tonight. It was a good run. Trasty, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
So good job, Gunther. The first time through here with us. It's a good run. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
See you then.
Good job on the call out, Sean. Everybody.
What?
I was hoping that we'd have the heroic war fronts, but they're not up yet. So
I screwed that up. I thought it would pop, but no, we gotta actually donate shit.
Everyone donate! Go, go, go! Do it now!
Yikes.
I've been like
It'll be
donating like crazy. I'm like, come on guys, we can do it. It's a good source of AP every day, right?
It is, yeah.
that it is. I've been doing all the AP missions that I can now that